Hi, welcome to Making a Better Me Day 247 update. Today was a Tuesday and a different day, a busy day for us. So let's get right into it. Today was a work day after a long weekend for me, and it was a very different day for Leanne, at least recently, lately. Today was her first day back to work at her new assignment in Harmony Heights Elementary, and sort of the mark of her return to work. She did start a gradual return to work last year, but she's on a much more intense, I guess, teaching assignment and return schedule. And by the end of September, she will be teaching full time. So she has a couple of days that she doesn't teach, but for the most part, she'll be teaching full time. So I think everything went fairly well from what I've talked to her about. I think she had a pretty good day, and everything seemed to go well. So yay for her. That's great. That's great news. If you haven't been paying attention, Leanne has been off for over a year, suffering from depression, but she's been out of depression for a few months now and has been feeling good, and she was able to actually get a job assignment change, and just looking forward to the future and trying to keep things positive. So that's all great. For me, busy day, pretty normal work day. This time of year is always very, very busy for me in schools because teachers are coming back and they're discovering things that I may have missed or overlooked over the summer, and little problems or things that may have broken since I worked on them or whatever. So we get a little bit of a scramble on and trying to get everybody happy. But overall, it was a pretty good day. So after work today, when I get home, I decided to see if tomorrow I wanted to go do some training with Score and Blur. So we took them up. We'd left the course set up from yesterday. It was the Master Jumper course from the weekend, from the trial on the weekend. So we took Score and Blur up and let them play on it, and had a little bit of fun with them. It was a very short session, but we didn't have anything that we needed to change, so that was ideal. We were sort of in and out in probably 20 minutes, maybe less, who knows. So that was all good. That was sort of a real positive thing. So that worked out well. After that, I came home, and Leanne had actually had an invitation out to do some things tonight. So she actually ended up being invited to supper with her mother and friend Karen, sort of a family friend type thing. I'm not sure exactly what you would describe her as, but they went out to supper, and then I know she wanted to visit another friend this evening, so she did that after supper. So while that was all going on, I needed to get some supper, so Jessica and I ended up going to Pita Pit and just had a quick bite there. And then there were some grocery items we needed so that we could have supper at home tomorrow and Thursday for sure. So we went out and we picked up some grocery items that we needed and did the best we could. And I think we got pretty much everything. There was one item that couldn't seem to find, but everything else seemed to work out pretty well. So that was all good. And so after that was all done, when I get home, put the groceries put away, took a little bit of time to relax and talk to the family and all that sort of stuff, and felt really bad because I didn't get a chance to take Storm for his walk tonight, and I really wanted to. So I'll have to make sure that happens tomorrow. But I should have a little bit more time, so I'll have to get groceries. So after that was all done, I ended up going to the gym a little bit later than I had planned to, and I just did some cardio and some stretching. I did 12 minutes on the recumbent bike, and then I did about 5 minutes on the rope trainer, And then I did about 15 minutes on the treadmill. And I don't very often do very much on the treadmill because it seems to bother my knee. But my knee felt pretty good before I started, so I thought, well, we'll give it 15 minutes and see what happens. I could notice a little bit of irritation there, but not the end of the world. I would like to be able to build up to that, so we'll have to sort of see and play around with that and see how it makes me feel and see how it makes me feel beyond the time I'm doing it, but into the next day or the next few days afterwards. Then I come home and I need to get to bed because it's another early day tomorrow. As far as I know, there's nothing in our schedule for the rest of this week. We are looking to the weekend, maybe to head up to Sussex to the Balloon Festival and check that out. It's something I've wanted to go to for years and just have never ever made it happen. So who knows, maybe we can make that work this year. Anyways, that is it for tonight. Hit that thumbs up, that like button. Be sure to leave some comments below and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. That's all I really need to say. Have a great night. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.